The year was 1984. Big hair, bold colors, and even bigger emotions. Miami International buzzed with chaos and possibility, not the sterile quiet of today. Charles, in his members-only jacket and Walkman, was stranded by a storm, restless and pacing. He spotted Irma, alone, with a paperback, her hair perfectly feathered, lost in her own world. Something about her drew him in. He approached, heart pounding, and offered a simple greeting.
Bad day to be flying, huh?
Tell me about it. Maybe the universe wants me to finish this chapter.
That was all it took. A door opened. They talked for hours. Music, dreams, silly jobs, and the world beyond the airport. The night wore on, the airport emptied, and they shared stale pretzels and laughter. It was more than a spark. It was a bonfire. When the flight finally boarded, it felt like an interruption, not a relief. They knew, without saying, this was just the beginning. Fate had played its hand. 2 lives forever changed under neon lights. Their romance bloomed in the Miami sun, a whirlwind painted in 80s neon. Charles picked Irma up in his Firebird, mixtape blaring, The Cure, U2, Prince, their soundtrack. They cruised Ocean Drive, feeling invincible, main characters in their own movie. Weekends meant street fairs, Polaroids, and laughter over cotton candy. Each photo was a promise to remember, a treasure of their love. Nights by the water brought whispered secrets and confessions.
He revealed his own fractured family, a wound rarely shown. S2, she spoke of her beloved Aunt Sue, who raised her after her parents died.
With Irma, Charles felt seen and safe. Days melted into months. They were inseparable. To friends, they were the perfect couple, finishing sentences, knowing coffee orders by heart. The world faded away, it was just them. But beneath their perfect world, a fault line waited. Love felt unstoppable. Until it wasn't. The day came for Charles to meet Aunt Sue, Irma's anchor. Sunday dinner was warm, filled with stories and hope. Charles arrived with flowers and nerves, eager for approval. At first, Aunt Sue was charming, laughing at his jokes. But her questions grew pointed about his family, his past.
Your mother, what was her name?
Elizabeth Reed.
Aunt Sue's face went pale, her fork clattered to the plate.
Aunt Sue, are you all right?
The room chilled. Sue forced a smile, but her eyes betrayed her. The rest of dinner was strained, conversation hollow. Charles left with a sense of unease, unaware a buried secret had surfaced. The past was no longer content to stay hidden. Something had shifted forever. The fault line had begun to crack. Despite tension, love pressed on. Charles proposed by the water. Irma said yes. Wedding plans followed, joy overshadowing that strange dinner. The big day arrived, Irma radiant, Charles waiting at the altar. Suddenly, Aunt Sue stood, her face stricken.
Stop! This wedding cannot happen.
Chaos erupted. Irma's joy turned to confusion.
Aunt Sue, what are you doing?
Your mother, Elizabeth Reed, was my sister. My lost sister.
The truth crashed down. Elizabeth was both Charles's mother and Irma's aunt. That made Charles and Irma first cousins. The realization was devastating. Irma sobbed. Charles felt the world collapse. Their love story, so destined, was suddenly impossible. In front of everyone, their dream ended. Fate had brought them together, only to tear them apart. The secret was out, and nothing would ever be the same. Heartbreak followed. The wedding dress packed away, rings returned. Their apartment became a silent reminder of what was lost. They tried to find a way forward, but there was none. Their love, still real, was now forbidden. They met one last time at the airport, where it all began.
I'll never stop loving her.
You'll always be a part of me.
They let go, and walked away. Years passed. Life moved on. Irma married. Charles built a new life. But they never forgot. Sometimes Irma would find an old Polaroid and ache for what was. Charles, hearing a song from their mixtape, would be transported back. Some loves don't last a lifetime, but last within you for a lifetime. Theirs was a love that endured in memory. a beautiful tragic secret, forever echoing in their hearts.